like for evil purposes, what the apartheid government had done was to adopt something called the Good Hope Plan for Southern Africa, which was an instrument for influx control, because these whites wanted to create South Africa as a whites only country. So to control the movement of people from the rural areas, then they tried to introduce industries in in different parts of South Africa, in Umtata, in Shiho, in Bochabela, in Sibasa, in former Venda Bantustan, in Palabora, in many other parts of South Africa. But when the post-1994 government took office, they adopted what is broadly called the neoliberal economic policies, which said that government must not protect industries. They must not subsidize them. They must not give them tax breaks. They must instead integrate into the global economy to compete with the much more advanced industrialized nations. And that led to the closure of so many industries that had existed here in South Africa. And we could have repurposed all those industrial zones to continue to create jobs in South Africa, but also explore further industries. There's an attempt now through the special economic zones to build industrialization in South Africa, but by all measure and standards, all the special economic zones that have been developed in collective assessment, they are a dismal failure, they are a dismal miscarriage, because all of them that exist now have not created more than 20,000 jobs, have not received major financial, fiscal injection from the state to produce as many goods and products that are needed for our own domestic consumption, but also for exportation to the African economy and to other parts of the world. So the neoliberalism of the post-1994 government is what is at the center of our underdevelopment, our poverty, our joblessness, and of course the rising inequalities. And that is what we are dealing with in the South African context, that you do not have a government that appreciates that at the center of any economic development model, you need to industrialize, your economy must protect